What is it that you do, Raymond?
I am an author and a film historian and a musician.
Raymond, would you hold up your bedside companion for us, please?
This was my first book, published in 1984.
I have a copy, and I love it.
And this is my latest anthology of James Bond novels and a short story which just came out.
We hope that everyone will look for a copy. Raymond, we're here at Wizard World, or ComicCon, Chicago 2009, and we're talking to people about Bettie Page. Can you remember or estimate when it was you first became aware of Bettie Page?
Well, I think I probably subliminally I knew of her in the 70s, but I didn't really know who she was until the 80s. And The Rocketeer was probably instrumental in reigniting that memory. And at that point, I was living in New York City, and so I started. You know, there was a lot of publicity about Bettie Page associated with that movie, but then she put out that book. And they were selling signed copies of it, and I bought one. And so I'm proud to say I have a signed autobiography by Bettie Page.
Terrific. As a writer, a thoughtful kind of person, would you have any thoughts about her as an iconic presence?
Well, absolutely, she's an icon. I think, first of all, she was one of the bravest models to ever live, doing what she did in the repressive 50s, in the Eisenhower era. She did it with such an innocence and such aplomb that you just have to admire. She looked so sweet and so innocent, and there's this, you know, slight come-on attitude, but you know, it's not. It doesn't seem dirty at all when you look at her pictures. She was doing it for the money, for one thing, but it also looked like she was just having fun, you know. And you know, the fact that she was doing that stuff in the 50s, it took courage and integrity.
Raymond, as one of the foremost James Bond authorities in the world, would you say that Bettie Page would have made a good Bond girl?
She would have been. Unfortunately, of course, the movie started in the 60s and she had already disappeared by then. So, maybe if you read the 50s novels by Ian Fleming, maybe you can imagine her in, as one of the Bond girls in it. Oh, here's a story. You know, I'm friends with Hugh Hefner, and for his birthday once, I got him a couple of DVDs of Bettie Page movies and sent them to him because I knew he was a fan, and they were actually movies that he didn't have. And he wrote me back and said, "Hey, this is great. I really like this." So,
what movies were they?
Oh gosh, it must have been Teaserama and something else. You know, they
Varieties.
Varieties, yeah, that's what it was. He didn't own them on DVD. I guess he might have had them on film, but not on DVD. So,
Raymond, it's been a pleasure talking with you.
Thank you very much.
And we wish you luck and success with your writing career. Thank you.
Thank you.